Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. As I'm recording this, it's day 2 of Astra season, and I didn't post a video yesterday, and you're going to be seeing this on Thursday, so on day 3, but I'm recording this in the afternoon on day 2. So, a lot has happened since my last video. So like I mentioned, I did pull La Rochelle off camera, so now Reinhardt has a new toy, and I'll show you the replays for that at the end of this video because there are a lot to go over, but so far so good. I mean... Let me just quickly show you a preview of what the Reinhardt looks like, with his new toys and all the buffs and everything. So, I'll just show you the start of my turn so that you can see all the buffs. Alright, so, this is what he looks like. This monster, I don't remember, I did the calcs or something. This has, like, so much attack that you wouldn't even believe it, especially when Peony, so he's the 7th unit. Peony comes down and dances him, and he effectively gets an extra 10 attack from Bond of the Alfar and from Joint Drive Attack, which is ridiculous. He also gets an extra 7 from Attack Speed, Push 4, and 4 from Swift Sparrow, and essentially 3 from Far Trace because it inflicts res -3. There's also a Panic Manor right here. That's kind of meant to substitute for the lull aspect since he's not running lull anymore. He's not running lull res or lull anything. So the Panic Manor, which is 75 HP, is kind of meant to substitute for that. Of course, this is snipeable, but a lot of people don't snipe it, so yeah. He's also backed up by the infantry school behind him, which actually, it actually makes a really big difference. -8 to every single stat can really help swing some of these matchups against people like Brave Ike or Fallen Leon or something like that. What else is there to say? I mean, this is a really scary unit. That's really all there is to say. And because of odd recovery, you cannot panic any of these buffs, you can't debuff him in any way, so yeah, I mean, terrifying. The speed heart reality is finally here. Now, eventually I may replace attack speed push 4 with ARD attack speed. We'll see. Not sure yet, but for now, like, this seems to be working. He hasn't gotten super much action yet so far, because a lot of people have just been avoiding baiting him, but I've been doing some testing of my own. He used to not be able to kill my Faye, he used to not be able to kill my Guinevere, but now, if they bait here, like, in the range of the infantry school, he, like, crushes both of them. Like, it's actually ridiculous how good this unit is. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of this. I also went back in after getting La Rochelle, spent another 9 orbs to try get 1 Leon, because I would love a copy of him to have for fodder or to keep, depending on the IVs, and I got a Tana. So let me quickly show you guys. So yeah, I have a plus attack Tana now. Not really sure what to do with her, but I think I'll be keeping her around. I don't have anyone who super needs steady impact and near trace, so she's sticking around, especially with her really unique weapon. I think she's a good unit to just have in my barracks. And as for Innis, I've already upgraded the other one to 5-star and merged. I'm still super torn on what fodder to give him. Like, I have so many options. So I haven't quite decided yet. I haven't committed yet, so yeah. But before we get into these defense results, I'll leave these for the end, so if you just want to see these, just skip to the end. There'll be timestamps in the video description. But let's start off with some offense. I was blessed enough to have a super easy match on my first day, so I doubt we'll be seeing the same thing today. But let's just quickly check that everyone is equipped. Claude runs close counter in this season because of Saros and Duma. Also, another season where I don't have the bonus mythic is really frustrating. Saros. Ooh, this unit. I mean, there's not really a Bowbreaker. Oh. So Legendary Claude can't bait this. Sorry, My Brave Claude can't bait this because of Bowbreaker. But I feel like if I, 2 Saroses, that's actually kind of interesting. Unfortunately, only one of them counts as a defense mythic though, so for scoring. Also, these people are, like, not properly blessed. I mean, I'll take it. I will gladly take that. Leaf is definitely a little bit scary, but plus HP is not as scary as it could be. Yeah, nobody wants to bait this Legendary Claude, but what if I just straight up snipe him? Okay, here's what I'm thinking. if I bring along the team, no, not this team with Duo Adun, Brave Claude, and 3 Mythics, and Duo, oh my god, sorry. Brave Claude, Duo Adun, and Legendary Leaf. What I can do is I can actually snipe Brave Claude, I think. This tactics room is going to make things a little bit annoying. Let me think if I can actually properly do that. Oh wait, I absolutely can, because even if I leave Brave Claude right here... Oh wait, no, Leaf can reach there too. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, even if I leave Brave Claude here, the only person who can reach is Azura, who I actually don't mind getting baited. But Legendary Leaf can also reach, which is definitely not ideal. With Bowbreaker, like, I'm actually concerned. Because I don't think I can one-shot him, not in his bonus season and not when he's plus HP. Let's think about this. Too bad I didn't get the tactics room on Azura. I guess she has aerobatics, so it doesn't super matter. They do get tactics on everyone, attack tactic. So yeah, my initial plan was snipe Legendary Claude with Brave Claude and retreat. We should be able to one-shot him. He's not running Iote's Shield. And then bait Leaf with Duo Adun. Now that would just be fine, but do I have a way to get in and out with Brave Claude? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm sure we can. Do I have animations on? I do. Awesome. So Plumeria definitely wants to go in that direction with him. I'll put Altina there too because she's got Smite. Regan might also be helpful. There's no turn 1 trap. There's just no rally. The only person that gets danced is Saros since she doesn't have a rally and she won't move. So yeah. So let us think about this. I'm thinking I break this Bolt Tower with Leaf in turn 1. Maybe if Brave Claude starts out with where this Foreboding Lizard is, then in turn 3 or whatever turn I'm ready to set up in, he just needs to move 2 over, snipe Legendary Claude, Plumeria can dance him, and he can repo out. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Yeah. Let me just try and set this up in a way such that we don't have anyone in range of the tactics room. At least none of the 1 range units. Okay. Oh, Leaf even reaches down there. That's so strange to me.
I will not abandon you.
But this is safe. Nobody's gonna reach if I do that. I'm gonna turn off this area. It's making me feel like it's part of the danger area, and I feel nervous because of it. So, Claude goes and breaks this. Plumeria goes and breaks this. I believe Regan can actually also break this. I don't think that opens up any other new shenanigans. Altina here, and Adun just here. Oh, and they don't even have Duo's Hindrance. Yeah, Saros is not moving.
At the ready.
I'm gonna leave that pot for a bit later because Saros is stuck in the corner, so there's no need to free her just yet.
I'll do it.
So the plan is, oh, I don't even think I have to use Plumeria to repo out. I can literally just repo out with Regan. Yeah, let me think about it. So next turn, Claude moves 2 over, snipes their Claude. He should be able to. And then Regan comes 3 up, repos him to the, what's the word, to the left, and then Kanto's out, and yeah, we're just kind of Gucci at that point. Oh, let's get Leaf out of the range of the, tactics room, because I don't like it. Tactics rooms can actually make things weird at times.
You have my trust.
Yeah. Let's just, not let things get weird.
At the ready.
Okay, yeah. You know, unironically, Iote's Shield might actually be the best seal to run on Legendary Claude on a defense team so that he's not easy to just snipe like that. So, Adun goes 1 up. We repo Claude out of the way, get Regan out of the way too. Eliwood doesn't even have lunge. I'm not super concerned, yeah. I think we can break this safely. Saros is still not free. And let's just kind of let things happen now, yeah. She's panicked, but she has no buffs, and either way I believe she negates her own debuffs. I mean, that is a lot of damage, but we can actually take it. It does probably mean that Idun is out of commission now, though. Which is a bit unfortunate. I wasn't expecting him to hit quite that hard. Okay, so Eliwood has actually made himself very snipeable, which we always love to see that.
Got it.
Can Leaf do it?
You have my trust.
I guess let's try. Okay, he can. Does he get off his... He does. He gets off Heavy Blade. Cool. We definitely want Azura out of the picture. But the question is, what's the best way to do that? She can... I'm not concerned about her killing Leaf. There's just no chance. So she's actually just gonna take the bait, I believe. Right? Like, that's how it works?
Let's hear it.
Just to make it even more safe, let's move Leaf here, dance him, and put him here. Or she does take the bait if she has, right?
Got it.
Pretty sure. If she does 5 damage, I'm pretty sure she takes the bait, and that's her only move initially. Okay, yeah. We're just gonna believe. I think that's actually safe. Because there's no rally or anything on Saros. Yeah, okay. We're good. This might have been more difficult if Eliwood was correctly blessed, if Hector was correctly blessed, and if Legendary Claude was in season.
Got it.
Hector is going to be somewhat of a challenge to take out, but I'm pretty sure...
Not abandon you.
Oh god, she's got a lot of attack.
At the ready. Let's hear it.
Okay, so I think the move is... It's turn 5. What is the move?
At the ready.
I can...
On it.
I'm gonna have to enemy phase Hector for sure. But if I dance Claude... Actually, I guess I don't really have to dance Claude. I can attack Saros like this. Okay. Finish this off with Leaf. Finish her off with Leaf. Or do I want to finish her off with Claude?
I'll do it.
I think maybe I can just do it with Claude. Claude snipes Saros. She's gone. Leaf, or Altina even, can take out that Panic Manor. He's got no boots, so it's safe to do that. And we just gotta make sure we can kill that Saros next turn. Idun doesn't have much to do. I guess you can actually give a couple of extra buffs to Claude, so we'll leave it with that.
Forward. Got it.
And might as well break a couple of the other structures that are in the way. Yeah, I don't really want to time out here. Okay. Altina, can you do something? No, you can't. You can do nothing.
Your eyes.
Plumeria can finish the job. I don't know if that helps me.
Got it.
We can almost take out Saros with Leaf just like that, which is a good
This
sign.
way.
Idun can do it, but if this is the real trap...
Forward.
So yeah, the numbers are telling me we can take out Idun, Saros in 1 turn. Let's try this. Okay. I had a plan for if that was the real trap as well, but this is definitely nice to see. Cool. So, we break this. Repo out of the way. Break the other one as well. Repo out of the way again. And hopefully we're just Gucci next turn.
Over here?
Got it. On it.
You have
Hopefully with the combination of all these units and Ruptured Sky ready on Claude, Moment of Truth, he can do it. Alright, we gotta finish this with Claude.
I will not abandon
And Leaf can't even do it.
Let's
Reagan can't do it. Alright. Ruptured Sky, like the stock of Ruptured Sky on Brave Claude has gone up so much since Ceres was introduced. Because with it, he can often one-shot. Which is just amazing.
This is it.
This truly is it, Claude. Thank you once again for your service. Alright, I feel like that was a little bit more tense than it had to be. And again, like if the blessings were actually set up correctly on that team, it might have been a bit more scary. Alright, let's take a look at the defense results real quick. Because I'm super excited about these. I've already seen them all, because I could not help myself but watching them. Alright. +3 Regan, +2 Lucina, +2 Fjorm, who unfortunately is useless against my team in turn 1 because of odd recovery. +3 Naga, +10 Brave Ike, who's summoner supported with Null Sea Disrupt and Pulse Smoke, and Plumeria. Now, unfortunately, like, I know Null Sea Disrupt is not necessarily the best skill on him, but even here, like, Null Follow-Up would not have helped, so let's see what they did. So, because they don't really have space in the bottom row, they're just gonna opt for, putting Bike up here so he can basically block Olwen, and yeah, that was the goal here. But, believe it or not, Peony is actually very much out for blood today. Shoutouts to Levin for that phrase. So she actually does a significant chunk of damage, and then Veronica just finishes the job.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry too, Ike. And then Olwen goes and hits for a crazy amount of damage on bonus Naga. Rest in peace, Naga.
Such power.
Yeah. And then, like, at this point, they're, like, they don't, like, Ike, their carry is dead, so... yeah, sorry about that. Now let's see what Fampy did. This one was pretty epic. Alright. Dorothea, Pledgian Dorothea. No merges, but still a pretty decently owned. Good IVs, I wonder if they used trait fruits. Distant Defense 4 would have been really nice here, but they don't have it, unfortunately. A Steady Stance Naga with Iot's Shield. Interesting. I wonder if this can survive. Oh wow, with plus defense, this might actually be able to survive some archers. Regan with attack defense solo. I prefer attack speed solo, but defense is pretty good too. Altina and Layla. And Layla and Altina being supported is really interesting to me because that shows to me that they like go in on other teams that are not cav lines. They go in and hit someone and then swap with Altina, and then I guess Altina just like deals with everything else. I don't know, but definitely interesting. So yeah, they've got the tactics room on my Olwen. Unfortunately for them, odd recovery. And I think they just did not notice odd recovery because if they did, they could have just moved Altina 2 spaces over and put her here in the safe spot under the gear. But they did not notice it. Or maybe they thought she could take on Olwen. I'm not really sure. Anyway, so Reinhardt gets danced. Goes and just massacres this Leon. And Leon can't one-shot him, so he just, like I said, he just massacres him. And now Olwen is gonna go ahead and exactly one-shot Altina. Now, you guys might be wondering, like, why I run Duma instead of Thrasier. And, like, I have debated switching back and forth, but honestly, sometimes that extra 3 attack from his blessing plus the 7 damage he deals with upheaval, that's essentially an extra like 10 attack to my units, and it's actually really valuable in getting like those turn 1 kills. And yeah, the biggest strength of my team really is the turn 2, but yeah, like turn 1 is actually kind of nuts with Duma on board, and with Saros obviously, who also gives attack plus 3. Alright, this team, unfortunately, like, they've got a full bottom row of structures, and a bunch of units, none of whom are suited to tanking. So unfortunately, like, it just didn't go well. So they've got a +1 Altina, +1 Lyn, Byleth, Plumeria, Legendary Leaf is the bonus, and Regan. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Like, this kind of team, it makes me wonder if this really is the only team that they have on board for Astra season, because If they had any other kind of team with any kind of tank on it, I feel like it would have gone so much better. Anyway. So Veronica goes and one-shots Lynn.
But our mission...
This is another case where the 7 damage and 3 attack from Duma actually really mattered. Claude goes and kills Altina, and honestly giving him Fire Sweep Bow was the best thing I did for this team in my opinion. One of the best things, because before people used to be able to just park Altina in front of him, and she would just kill him in the 2 hits on retaliation. So now with Fire Sweep Bow, like, they just can't do that anymore. The Altina just dies. So yeah, sorry about that. And on to the last one. They actually survived turn 1 here, but then it just went really, really south after that. Alright, plus 10 Tethys, very interesting build. I wonder if this is meant to snipe like Brave Hectors, especially with Deathblow 4. I don't really know, it's definitely interesting. Regan with attack speed solo, this is the exact Regan build I run, so I respect it. Another Bride Fjorm who, again, like unfortunately just doesn't work against my team. The wrong Plumeria, not the mythic one. But I really love this one. I just love her art so much. I spent way too many orbs trying to get her, and I don't even use her. I mean, I use her sometimes in PvE, but, anyway. And a Brave Claude. So that's cool. This is basically the same build I run in Astra season, except for minus plus speed, has slightly more merges, and I'm running Ruptured Sky and Pulse Smoke instead. And Altina. So, just like me, they're actually only running the bonus structure, so they actually have space to hide everyone except for 1 unit in turn 1, which is actually a really definitely advantageous position to be in turn 1. Like, if you have 1 unit who can counterpick some of these units, at least one of my units, then you're in a really good position if you can do that turn 1. The problem is turn 2. So Olwen is close, but not quite close enough. I respect that though. Always like to see Claude living. And yeah, once again, the ground order's swap from Saros is just like so invaluable because it means they cannot snipe Reinhardt from this spot below the fortress. So yeah. So they're gonna heal up Claude, get everyone out of the way, which they can actually do. They still have enough space this turn because Upheaval broke one of their structures, but now Reinhardt's just gonna go quad. He quads this Tethys?
Is coming.
I'm so sorry. And Kanto doesn't activate because he's moved all 3 spaces. Wow. He just hits Claude for 40 damage just like that? Oh yeah, I forgot, he's not even running Death Blow. He's running Push, which is both phases, so... Anyway, because I'm not running Dragon Wall on Saros, Regan is actually able to one-shot her. Which, like, fair. And unfortunately, Claude cannot actually kill my Claude. So, honestly, giving lull to... Oh, he's not even running lull, never mind. I guess the push is just good enough to, and the buffs from Veronica, yeah, it was just enough for him to not be doubled by Brave Claude. Anyway, Veronica goes in exact lethal's Claude. Unfortunately for Claude, he was in the range of the Panic Manor, so that's why. Then she gets danced and goes and kills Plumeria.
You're over already?
Oh, that's such pretty damaged art. Wow. And then Claude goes and one-shots Regan as well.
Not good enough.
Sorry about that. And Duma just decides to get involved down there with Wings of Mercy. Altina takes out Veronica, but I'm pretty sure they surrender right after this. Sorry about that. Yeah, there's something about the Rucker accessories that actually look really cool. That pink Rucker accessory on the Altina actually looked super cool. And obviously I run Sans Veronica, so you can tell I appreciate the Rucker accessories. Okay, so I guess that's it for today's video. So yeah, this is being recorded on Wednesday, but you guys will see it on Thursday. And I'll probably have another video the day after. So, Speaking of my exam, because you guys might be wondering, so I just finished my exam for today. This was the exam in the course that I was the most worried about not passing, because I kind of like slacked off on the assignments and stuff throughout the term because it's not really a subject that interests me. But I just finished the exam and I'm like 99.9% sure that I at least got a mark high enough to pass the course. So super happy about that. That's why I'm in a good mood right now. That's why I felt like recording AR like right now. It always feels nicer to record AR when I'm in a good mood. I feel like I make less mistakes, and just in general I feel like my energy is better. So yeah, I still have one exam left on Friday. It is an open book exam, but we have like a time limit of 2.5 hours to do it, so I don't want to like spend all of my 2.5 hours searching for materials and then stuff, so I probably will study a bit. But probably not that much, I'll be very honest. It's a course where I'm already doing super well in, and my motivation is like so low right now. I just want to be done with this and have like my 2 weeks of vacation. So yeah, that's my exam update. Let me know how you guys are all doing in Aether Raids this week. I hope your weeks are all going great. Let me know how your summons went, if you're still summoning on the baby banner. I personally, like, I'm still torn, like, do I go in again to try get another Leon? I will try to hold off on spending orbs because, like, look at my orbs right now. I'm only at 50, and I still need to save up for Legendary Claude's rerun, which is also probably going to coincide with the new Dark Mythic on the same color. So I really, really need to have a lot of orbs stockpiled for that. So, yeah. Wish me luck in hoarding my orbs, and I will see you all tomorrow with this video, and then the day after again with probably another video. Bye!